Hello everyone, Nyonstar here, and back in the day, I loved playing random games from the App Store. I have a lot of nostalgia for these games, so I thought it'd be fun to look back at which apps I had. Also, I'm not sponsored by any of these games. When I was around 11, my parents got me a tablet. The first game I ever downloaded was Brave Frontier. It was a role-playing game that my sister played, with the biggest draw for us being that it had crossovers with Vocaloid. It ended service in 2022, though. Speaking of Vocaloid, I also played Beat Beat Vocaloid. It was a rhythm game that I loved, but it also got removed a while ago. Also related to Vocaloid, Nyan Cat. What? You didn't know that the Nyan Cat song was originally a Miku song that got covered by the Utao Momo and paired with this GIF? Pathetic. Anyway, I played Nyan Cat Lost in Space a lot. It's an endless scroller platformer game where you can make your own Nyan Cat and take care of the Nyan Cat themselves. You can even play stages with Tak Neon. I haven't played it in ages, but I really enjoyed it. I played that game for the first time so long ago, I remember when it still had a weed power-up. The games I was most obsessed with were dragon collecting games. The first one I played was Dragon Veil. I saw it in a mobile ad back when those weren't totally insane, and I fell in love with the designs. I was so into it, I got my dad to buy me gems, and then spent more of his money to buy a bouquet dragon behind his back. I got in so much trouble. I got back into it in high school, and I got so into it, I had a binder full of all the dragons I could get. I ended up cheating to get free gems, but after I got nearly all the dragons, I realized that the cheating kinda took the fun away. I briefly played Dragon City, but I got so upset that I couldn't get one of the event dragons that I rage quit. My favorite dragon game was Dragon Friends Green Witch, which was discontinued in 2020. It was such a cozy game with cute creature designs and soothing music. It drives me crazy that I can't find the Christmas BGM. There was a message board in the game, and while I liked it at the time, having a message board in a kid's game is a terrible idea. I remember on Thanksgiving, I was breeding turkeys and I clicked on the message board saying, "I hope people are being nice today." And the first message I saw was, "I hope you choke on a piece of turkey." And I just closed the game after that. Moving on, there was this off-brand Toho that I loved playing. I still have it on my last phone. I was really into RPG horror games in middle school, and I desperately searched for some on the Play Store, and I found Dear Red. It was pretty well done for a mobile RPG, and it's about revenge. I also played a game called Lily's Day Off, but I only remember how it had royalty-free music. Another thing I was obsessed with at the time was FNAF. I was usually too scared to play the free mobile demos, so I played Animatronic Jump Scare Factory instead. You could Frankenstein animatronics together, and there was a mode where you could shoot them. It was very weird. You know what else was popular at one point? Dumb Ways to Die. It was originally a PSA about train safety that was popular in 2012, and they made a mobile game out of it. Slitheria was also pretty popular. Honestly, I miss these kinds of games. I didn't get Minecraft Pocket Edition until high school, so I played a fake Minecraft called Exploration Craft. I would play it for hours, and I had to beg my dad to get me the paid version so I could save my world. He was a bit hesitant since the Dragon Veil incident, but he folded. I played this 2D RPG game called Minute Quest. All I remember was recruiting the plant boss, which I was thrilled about because it made me think of Flowey. I love Tamagotchi, so I played this game called Wildagachi. I even unlocked all the pets. Speaking of pets, I like to play with cats in Duck Life, which I discovered on Cool Math Games. Another Cool Math Games game I found on the Play Store was Ninja Painter. I loved this game and its sequel, but sadly it was taken down. Lastly, I want to talk about these games that I haven't been able to find again. I found this Flappy Bird clone, but instead of a bird, it was this Cupid baby flying through Roman pillars. The developers also made an ice cream stacking game and this endless runner with fish. I can't find these games anywhere. They were on the Google Play Store in 2015, but they're not there now. The Cupid game was also the one that advertised Dragon Veil to me, and there were also ads for their other games. It drives me crazy that I can't find these games. So if you can find these games, or the full OST for Dragon Friends, please let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye!